Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and to another video. So as you can tell from the title of today's video, I'm going to be doing my makeup the Scott Barnes technique. So I have watched Tati Westbrook's video where Scott Barnes does her makeup and he does like reverse contouring and does the contouring before the foundation, and it just looks amazing. And I was like, I want to try this, so I want to do like my style but with the Scott Barnes technique, so I won't like look exactly like Tati Westbrook or JLo or anything like that. I just want to do that technique and see if I can make myself look, as Scott Barnes says, natural, which would be amazing because this is what I usually look like, and I love super glam and I love glowy skin, so I wanted to try this out. So if you want to see how I do with the Scott Barnes technique, then just keep on watching. So I'm going to start off by priming my skin. Now Scott Barnes doesn't prime skin and that kind of makes me a bit anxious, so I'm going to prime my skin because I can't stand having unprimed skin. And I'm just going in with my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and this stuff just smooths out everything. I don't like this stuff as much as I love my Tarte Smoothing Base Primer. That is my absolute favourite primer. This one has a bit more of a slip to it, and I don't feel like it fills in my pores as well as that one. But it is a pretty good dupe for it once it has dried. So that is my skin primed. So then he goes in with a concealer and a lighter shade concealer. So I'm going in with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Vanilla. And I'm just going to go quite in with that concealer. And he goes right up. I have like a bump on my nose and it's really difficult to do a nose contour because of it. Just wish I had a smaller nose. So he goes quite in and then he does down the nose, on the chin. I have quite a prominent chin anyway. Oh, and then on the forehead. Now he usually goes in with like a cat paw. I don't actually own a cat paw. I don't own like I have this small flat foundation brush which I want to use for contour. So I'm going to go in with my sponge and just sort of lightly dab that in. Try not to disturb it too much. Yeah, okay, that didn't work. Obviously this is like the first colour, so we've got to add different shades and everything in. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my contour and I'm going to use my Barry M Flawless Chisel Cheek Contour Stick. Looks like this. And I'm going to take my cat paw, and this is going to be my contour. And he also does like quite dramatic, but he also says don't look up. I feel like he goes very like in, so I feel like that's what I need to do, because obviously you're going over with foundation over the top of this. So now I'm going to take my Scott Barnes number 59 brush And I'm just going to put this on my lips and just go around the top of my Cupid's bow. I love making my lips look bigger. And then with that brush, we're also going to go down our nose and do our nose contour. So I've just put a bit of that contour, like just with the stick. I'm just going to sort of blend it out slightly. Just because I want it dark here, because that's where I usually have it darkest. And then I'm going to bring in a bit more of that highlight again by going in with my Collection Lasting Perfection. And I'm just going to bring that right under my eyes and just blend that out with my sponge. Okay, so now it's time to go in with foundation. So I'm going to go in with my NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation, and I'm actually going to go in with the shade Santa Fe. And then on the lighter areas, I'm going to go in with the shade Juville. So I'm going to use these two today and see if we can get that Scott Barnes glow. So I'm going to start with Santa Fe first, and we're going to use the Scott Barnes foundation brush. I'm actually really nervous about this. And then he kind of just goes like this. This is actually pretty easy because I'm just using this and just putting on a little bit and then going in circular motions just round. So this is like my darker shade, which is just made a little bit darker by that contour. I'm putting it in my hair, which is not what I want to do. And then I'm going to go in with Juville and just put that on the centre of my face. So if you look, this is Santa Fe, this is Juville, so it's just slightly, I think it's a shade lighter. I'm just going to use the same brush, just brush off some of that foundation, and then we're just going to and then a bit of that Santa Fe and just go down my nose. This is a lot easier than I thought. I thought I'd end up being like the completely wrong shade. And this brush has just smoothed on that foundation so nicely. I don't think that like contour was dark enough, but it is like my first attempt at doing this. So he usually sets with like a pressed powder. I don't have a pressed powder, so I'm going to use my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder and only use a small amount. But I am going to take it on my beauty blender, which he doesn't use, which is really strange. But I just want to, it's just for my under eyes. And also he goes in with a cream blush, and I also do not have a cream blush. So now we're going to go in with our bronzer. So I'm going to use my MAC Give Me Sun, and I'm just going to use my Scott Barnes bronzer brush and just and the same on the other side. And these curves make it really easy to place on your cheek, and he kind of goes in like a straight line. I go more up, but we're going to try it like this today. And then he says toast the edges, so we're going to toast the edges up here. Now I am no Tati Westbrook, I am no J-Lo, so this is just how it looks on me. I may need to get darker contour for underneath. But because of this brush, it just makes it so easy to put powder on top of like wet skin. And then also go down along here just to chisel out our jawline, because as you guys know, I'm not the skinniest, and it also just makes it look cohesive. He also does this thing where he brings it up like this, which, as if you do it correctly, it's going to look nice, but if you do it wrong, you're going to end up looking like you got a beard. So I'm just going to do my eyebrows. I'm going to go off camera and do these because I hate doing my eyebrows on camera, and I'll be back to finish off this gorgeous skin. So I'm looking and I'm thinking it's not quite how I want it. So I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Chocolate Gold Soleil Bronzer, which smells gorgeous. And this has got a bit of a sheen to it. And I'm just going to go, that's better. And then toast the edges. And then these edges are a little bit harsh, so I'm just going to go over them with that concealer that I used at the beginning. We're just going to blend out those edges, which isn't how Scott Barnes does it, but I've made a mistake, so this is the best way to fix it. It's all about like layering and making it look how you want it to look. And then we're going to go down here. So now we need to do our nose contour just to enhance it. So I'm going to take that Chocolate Soleil palette on my Scott Barnes 63 brush, and I'm just going to dust this down my nose a little bit. Try not to go too harsh. And then a little bit around my lips as well. This is only because my cream contour underneath everything has kind of disappeared, because it was a little bit light, if that's the right way of putting it. As we put a bit of concealer back under the eyes, I'm going to set it again with my translucent setting powder. And this time I'm going to actually like bake it, because this is how I do my under eyes. And a bit on the chin. So the blush that I'm going to go in with is from the Laura Mercier palette, and this I'm going to use this peachy blush because I am obsessed with it, and I'm just going to hit that on like the tops of my cheeks and sort of flick it round, not adding too much, but I feel like I have already because I'm obsessed with blush. As I said, this is the Scott Barnes technique but with my style, if that makes sense. And then we're going to take Scott Barnes 67 brush and just blend those two together, and also dust away any powder. It's so pretty. I love it. I actually love how this looks. Then we're going to go in with our highlighter. So I'm going to take all three of these shades as I usually would and just get that brush right in there and just hit on this part of the cheek. Also on the brow bone. And then we're going to take a smaller highlighter brush and take all those colours again and just hit the end of my nose and do the line down the forehead, but just go above the eyebrows. Just look at that glow, it's gorgeous, it's so nice. I'm trying to find the perfect colour to go with this. I don't want anything too pink, not too orange. That's perfect. So I'm going to go in with Little One from the Zoella X Colourpop collection. And with that contour around the lips, it looks so nice. And then I'm going to go in with my Huda Beauty Lip Strobe. And this is just going to add the gloss that we need. Callum hates it when I wear gloss. And this is how Scott Barnes said he would take the gloss and then he goes over the lip line, so I just put it on the centre and then just drag it out, and they are gorgeous nude lip. So now it's time to do our eyes, so I'm just going to zoom you guys in, and this is what the skin looks like. Absolutely love it, absolutely love it. I couldn't ask for better. So I'm going to take the Huda Beauty Nude in medium and the Scott Barnes 62 brush, and I'm going to take this shade here and like pack it into the crease of my eye while doing circular motions. So now I'm going to take this shade here and do the same again and just press it into the crease and then just lightly blend. Like, that was so easy. So easy. I love this brush. It is insane. I don't use it enough on my channel, but I think it's because it is quite an expensive brush and the set's quite expensive. So if you can find just a blending brush and just sort of pack it into the crease and then use circular motions just to slightly blend it out so you're not completely getting rid of that colour. I don't actually remember the last time I did eyeshadow. And also I haven't set my lid like fully, so it's still a little bit wet, which means it's really easy to get eyeshadow to stick and get pigment to look incredible. And then finally I'm just going to take this dark brown shade and just go a bit lower in the crease and also sort of wing it out a little bit. And then we're going to take the Huda Beauty Rich palette and I'm going to take this gold shimmer here on my finger and just press that onto my eyelid. I'm then going to take my my Scott Barnes 61 brush and the nude medium palette again, and I'm just going to go in with that rich sort of reddy orange shade here and just bring that round under my eye. And then we're just going to take that dark chocolate shade as well. I'm just going to hit it on the outer corner because I like the effect that it gives. Like I said, Scott Barnes technique, Jess's style. So I'm just going to go off camera and just do my mascara and then I'll be back to show you the look all together. Okay, so this is my finished look, which is glam but natural, with a nice sort of smoky eye that just sort of brings everything together. The cheeks I absolutely love, like this one's my favourite. I have a favourite cheek. This one not so much, you can still see the redness coming through a little bit, but this side I feel like it just looks so seamless and smooth. And those brushes are insane and I absolutely love them. They just make my makeup feel and look so nice. Zoom you in so you can see the skin. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed today's video and enjoyed seeing me doing my makeup with the Scott Barnes technique. I absolutely love how this turned out and I love how the skin looks, like it's glowing but not too much, and it looks natural but also glam, and I just love it. I love everything about this. So if you did enjoy it, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Let me know what you think of this makeup in the comments below, and also any other people that you want to do want me to try doing my makeup in the style of. I absolutely love doing these videos, sort of showing you that you can do it with the products that you have. Like, I've been sitting here for ages going, I can't do this video, I don't have any of the products he's using. And I thought, why am I using his products when I want to do it with my products that I love using? Because if I start using his products, it's going to look completely different, and I just want it to look like this because I absolutely love it. So if you have enjoyed today's video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any more of my videos. I upload on a Wednesday, Friday and a Sunday at 7 p.m. So if you don't want to miss that, follow me on my social media down below as well. And don't forget to go check out my latest videos, which are also linked down below in the description box. And I hope you guys have an amazing week, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!